if you ever go on my YouTube page, you'll see a bunch of ridiculousness. Every video is different. It's funny. I think it's hilarious. Tony, how you doing? Okay, I have this a little too low and this a little too high. And right, and I'm not comfortable. That's all I'm saying. Oh, somebody asked me how my flip trip was. Oh my gosh, Florida. Oh, I've never been on beaches like that in my life. So it was a quartz beach. I was in Siesta Key and Beverly. It was like walking on baby powder. The sand was the softest sand ever. Well, this is warped. I didn't realize that. So it's crazy. Totally. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Annie. Dana. So I am wanting to say hi, everybody. How you doing? How's your 2020? What'd you do? I was in Florida and I was so warm. I was so warm that I went to my day job and walked out and I forgot to put my jacket on. I was like, wait a second, because it was so sunny. The sun was just beaming in through my window and I was getting hot. So I walked out and I just didn't even bring my jacket. Went out, didn't even bring my jacket. I was like, forget about it. I don't need it. So I didn't do it. Hi, YouTube. Hello. Okay, let me see if I clicked everything. I don't need that. So Florida was amazing. The Florida people, nobody got a reading for me down there. It was too bad. I was sad. Hi, Angie. I wanted to do a reading down there, but it just didn't work out, so it's fine. Oh my gosh, lots. Hi, Azara. Hi, Lisa. Oh, so you were in Florida, Beverly. What part of Florida were you in? Because I got to tell you, if it was that hot and I was out in a swimsuit in the ocean in January 1st, I was in the ocean. I was in the water. January 1st, I was in the water for 4 hours. 4 hours. My daughter is the only one who could hang with me for 4. No, that's not true. They are all in the water. I've got little water bugs. You did Las Vegas? Oh yeah, and so I did. I hope that if you go onto my Facebook page, I did a night of. You can listen to it over and over again if you want. You could find a way to record it and loop it in GarageBand and loop it and loop it and loop it and make it white noise, because I did a live broadcast for about a half an hour of the ocean waves. Ooh, was that loud? It was loud, but it was so great. Hi, Monica. Hi, Rita. It's nice to see you, Rita. And I do. I have sun. I was out for hours. Even for me, I have a suntan. So if you, yeah, I have a tan comparatively. So I got a little sun kiss. My hair got a little lighter, which I don't think it really needs. And I didn't even do it today. So. Oh, hi, Hannah. It's good that you're there. So awesome. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so how about we start with the idea of what's going to start our 2020. So I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit about where you can see me. You can see me you can find me at Earth Elements. Oh God, what day is it? I don't know. I don't know my schedule. I've got to look. Does anybody know what I'm Earth Elements? Earth. Okay, hang on. I will find out. So, and I have some great news. I mean, some Facebook. Yes, I know I'm streaming. And I'm going to. Oh, I need to talk about that too. So I want to. So yeah, it's interesting. I know I'm having a conversation with somebody in my head right now. So it's just, so I want to talk about this first. Once I find it. So Renew Spa and Salon and the Bethlehem United Church of Christ, Kelly Orthodontics in Saline. They're going to start a new year and colder months are upon us, and they're wanting to keep the spirit of giving and caring for one another alive and well in our hearts and minds. So there's a charitable event that will provide haircuts, personal care items, blankets, and winter outerwear to people in need. So they're accepting donations at those 3 places of coats, scarves, hats, gloves, boots, blankets, throws from now until January 18th. So you go to Renew Spa and Salon, which is on Industrial in Saline. The church is on, it's on 4th Ave in Ann Arbor. And Kelly Orthodontics is on Industrial in Saline. So if you have anything you want to give away, or you're looking to that you're looking to lighten your load up about, go there, give some stuff there. So I will be at Earth Elements. I just was sidetracked because I saw somebody's name. They had posted it. So I need to go to my page, and then I need to go to events. It's going to take forever because I'm live. I don't know why it just does. So seriously, I can't be more excited about this whole decade. The Roaring 20s are back, and oh, look, it even tells me I'm live right now. So January 22nd, I'm going to be in Saline at Sal's Italian Restaurant. I am also then going to be, I can't believe I didn't write that down here. I must have shared it. Earth Elements made a thing. So Beverly, you were there in, you were there at Air Force Base, Tampa, Florida. Tampa that has to be busy too, right? It's a pretty busy place. Earth Elements, wine and spirits. You bring the wine, I'll bring the spirit. No, I'm just kidding. January 16th. I'm glad I said it because it's January 16th. I will be at Earth Elements, and I will, it'll be from 6:30 to 9:30. It's usually about 2 hours. It looks like it's going to be 21 to 32 degrees with snow showers. And that's next week. That's in 10 days. So you have to go to that, you actually have to buy tickets from them. So you can call them on the phone, you could talk to them, they will sell you a ticket, you can go there in person, and I think it's $75. I will be at Sal's Italian Restaurant in Tecumseh on the 22nd. I am also, I don't know if anybody got to see it, but I did, Crazy Wisdom wrote up something about me. I missed YouTube. I think I might have canceled it. I didn't mean to. Did I cancel YouTube? Oh my God. Did I do that? Hang on. No, I didn't. Okay, there you are. Sorry. Sorry, YouTube. Lisa. Oh, you love the wall art. Good. Good. You're still on. Okay, I found you guys. I lost you guys. Angie, how are you doing? I have not seen you in a long time. I think I haven't seen, it feels like I've seen you in a long time. I think I need to see you. All right, now I got to find the other one that I now lost. I'm starting to open up a bunch of stuff. I don't even know what I'm opening. So we'll see what happens. Okay, there's faith. Okay, all right. Okay, I think I'm okay. All right, so, okay, all right. Elevate. That is our word for the year. That's what we're going to do for the year. So, okay. All right. Okay. And today's the 6th. This week let's just say I'm going to do it on Saturday. I'm announcing it as Saturday and it might be Sunday. I'm going to, don't worry. Don't worry, Janine. We're here. I love you. You still haven't called me. I've been expecting a phone call from you. Hi, Lori. So, for the first 10 people that respond to this, one, either Facebook or YouTube, let's give you a second to hear that. I don't know how long the delay is. I am going to do some experimental groups, and I want to check out how it goes online, on Zoom. So, first 10 people, this is a freebie, and I'm going to, how many people do I want? 8 people. Angie, you're in. 8 people. Oh my gosh, YouTube has not heard this yet, I don't think. Or Facebook hasn't heard this yet. Angie, you're in. I should be writing this down. Okay, let me see. I'm in my daughter's room. Oh, okay, well, that's not good. Oh, Zoom is a, Zoom is what? Zoom is a service, kind of like Skype. And what I'm gonna do is, okay, Kendra, Rosie, Dana, I'm also doing a group at your house too. All right, so that we hang on. Angie, you're in. Who does that? Rita's in. Okay, let me start. Hang on. Where does it start to say hi? Okay. All right. Kendra, Rosie, Kendra, Dana Dunn, Dana Roslinski. Ski. Let's do the right. J Rock. Lisa. Uh-oh. Okay, everybody stop. All right. It's just whatever. I can't, I don't. Okay, Zila. I have a friend who's named Zaya. So Zyla. All right, I think Lisa, have you done? All right, I'm going to contact all of you. Okay, Joey. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna announce it again. You guys are the ones who are in. Oh, you're okay, Laura. Laura, what I was asking if anybody wants to be on some experimental groups. So I'm just gonna put you down. I'm gonna do some group readings on Zoom, and I'm gonna see how that goes. If you don't want to be on, let me know. I will be contacting you guys. And is this lotion? Oh, thank God. I'll be contacting you guys, and I'll be contacting you, and I will let you know what days we're going to do it, because I think that, oh goodness. Oh, I have too much lotion now. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a Zoom thing, and I'm going to, you'll have to get Zoom, which is free. And anybody who responds to this, I'll do a couple. So I'm going to do a couple of the groups and see how those go. And if, it's just, I'll do a couple of them. And if they're good and I'm liking them, then I'm going to start doing some group readings via Zoom and seeing how that goes. Okay. All right. So that's a good place to go. Now, so Zoom. And okay, so those are the experimental ones. Now check. So I'm also going to be doing a year-long coaching once a month, maybe once a month with some sporadic twice a month check-ins. Normally it is $150 an hour to see me. And this will be a coaching call, coaching support for one-on-one. So I'm going to do a coaching call. You know what I'm going to do? It's going to be 6 months. It's not going to be a year. So, so I'm going to be doing a coaching group call, and we're going to be focusing on stuff. You'll have homework. Then I will do some one-on-ones with you. So, and we're going to be focusing on how to incorporate metaphysical principles. Because here is the deal. I was driving down, I drove to Florida, right? I drove to Florida, and I got super upset where it said, I got super upset reading some of those billboards. It says, are you going to heaven or are you going to hell? Call this number to find out. Okay, let's just start there first, okay? Everybody goes to heaven. Everybody goes to heaven. No matter how bad we think somebody is, we're all going to heaven. Everybody's going to heaven. I always like to say, to kind of maybe shock people or to, so I kind of like, it started brewing this second book, so the first book that I haven't written yet. Oh, I need like 40 hours in the day, right? That's what I need. So the second book is really going to talk about so the first book's going to be like my story, how to help you get more connected, how you can prove that you're more connected, how you can, I'll answer the Zoom questions because I'm seeing a couple of them. How you can, wow, this is a really good lotion. How you can incorporate metaphysical principles, stories people have told me, how I got started. It's going to be a great thing. So that book is coming. The second book, once everybody decides they like me and they decide they're going to buy the second book, or maybe who knows, it'll be an ebook or whatever, is what is wrong with religion. I'm going to be so popular. And so why, I mean, I was at a group reading and I was getting some really fantastic messages from a son who's crossed the other side. It was an accident and the mother's holding herself responsible for it. And I said the word angel, and it kind of, two of the people sort of froze there. I use the word angel synonymous with guide, synonymous with helper, synonymous with, but a lot of people, when they hear the word angel, they hear religion, they hear God, they hear judgment, they hear Bibles, they hear, quotes being said all over the place. I want to kind of, because what has happened, if you kind of look at the overall picture of what's happened for religion, I know I don't think my mom is watching right now, but she might. She might later. She might remember it tomorrow. And it's not that religion is bad. It's that it stopped teaching you that you have these powers, that you are in control, that you are a piece of the divine. And I think I had said this best in the newsletter. Actually, it was somebody else's quote. Like, I hope the divine in me gets to laugh and play and frolic with the divine in you. That isn't a sexual thing. That is literally like, I'm a piece of the universe, as are you a piece of you're a piece of the universe. You have these abilities to connect. You have all of these things to be able to feel the universe, feel guidance. Let's just say, so today I was walking home and I was in downtown Ann Arbor, and this guy, he's like, I don't want money, I just want food. So I took him, went into down that CVS in Ann Arbor on State Street, right? Downtown, I bought him eggs, bacon, cheese, whatever. I bought him a whole bunch of stuff. I bought him a bunch of stuff that he wanted, but it was food. Even though he was completely and totally, entirely drunk, but it's our job to make sure that we're taking care of the people around us, because they are divine, as you are divine, as everybody around you is divine. Whether or not you agree with them, that does not matter. Whether they're nice or not, or whether you have a kid that yells and screams at you all the time, you have somebody else that doesn't listen to you, you have a right to be in charge of your energy. And unfortunately, for some reason, we have moved all of our beliefs into that somebody else connects with God, and we go there once a week, and or we stop going, or our mom makes us go there once a week, and stay on this page, sorry, I'm doing something and it didn't like it. That we go, and then the rest of the week we can just, not care about anybody around us, not think about anybody else's feelings. We can just, just go like pillage anything that we do. But I'm here to tell you that's what I want to break down about religion. I don't want to break down that there's a connection. But what I want to break down is the fact that you have that connection. And I know a lot of people come to me. It's interesting because if you work with me in coaching, one of the things that happens is that people come and see me or hang out around me. They want me to tell them the answer of what to do. I can't do that. I'm here in this earth just as you are, having all of these experiences, because believe me, trust me, when I say, glad you don't have my life, be glad you don't have my life. It is intense. It is difficult. And like I say, I have 24 hours in the day and I need 40 because this chick now needs, I'm not 22 anymore. I need sleep and sleep is really important. So I can only do what I could do. But that's my second book. I haven't decided what my third book's going to be, and it all could change up. But so let's talk about how this word elevate. We're talking about elevating into this 2020, roaring 20s, what you can do to make and elevate your spirit and your soul. Let's just talk about this week. What if you did that? So, one way you can elevate, and I really strongly encourage this if you, this one, I guess this is just an example. It doesn't mean you have to do this one, okay? Is you can, I'm not seeing any comments on Facebook, which means that I'm not seeing them and that you guys I'll get all these comments at once when I'm done. So if I'm not answering your question, something's going on with Facebook. So I just want to let you know that. And I'm not seeing any, I see nice comments on YouTube. I got to tell you, you guys are rocking it. It's 2020. I know that there was a whole 7 people over there on YouTube for a little while, maybe even 8, which is awesome. So elevate. We're going to elevate this week. So one of the things I would strongly suggest is that you start, one of the things the churches did is that you had to give them X amount of dollars for every dollar you made. What if you did this? What if for every dollar you made, you donated 10%? You could start with 5, but 10 would be great. 5%, and you took 5% of what you made and donated it to someone or something that needed it. You could do it to what I talked about at the beginning of this broadcast. You could donate to the church and the Renew Spa and Dr. Kelly Orthodontics. You could do, okay, you guys are all still here. You could donate your 10% to them. You could donate 10% to the guy on the side of the street where you're going to be, making sure that he's got his eggs and bacon. You could do a million things with that. You could know somebody who needs money, no doubt about it, because there is this ebb and flow to it, and it's a bit of trickery when it comes around and happening, but people who need money. This is how I give money. I take my 10%, put it aside, and then I start to give it to people who need it. There are many people, and it doesn't matter who, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a stamped Red Cross. There's also another way you can elevate, and that is you could go give blood at the Red Cross every 3 months. So I haven't done it since that was one of the things I was going to do for my elevation is I was going to start donating blood again, because donating blood, it's important to do it regularly so that people can benefit from it, not just when there is a completely you don't want to donate blood when there's a super crisis, because then what happens is an influx of blood comes in and it's only a shelf life, I have to think of 60 days, if that, maybe even less than that. So they end up throwing away tons and tons and tons of it. You want to be doing it on the regular, and you can even back off when there's a crisis and everybody else decides to give. But one thing I do, and I donate blood on my on my brother's birthday and my dad's birthday. I make sure that that's one of the ways that I honor them, is that I give of what I have, and I give, I always feel so good too, because if I take all these vitamins and, all this like blah, 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 and I'm like, oh, I'm just giving them so much more than, so think about that. That's what all right. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's that one. And you can elevate anyway. And I want you to share your stories with me on how you're deciding to do that. And I do want to share this. Yeah, I do want to share this. So this is one of the, I do want to talk, I am going to end up talking a lot about Doreen Virtue. Not in a bad way at all, but I just want to kind of like, let me say it this way. I didn't think this through before I started talking. Let me just say that. Oh my gosh, Azara. That is very sweet. You helped a friend yesterday pay her rent. It's money that you didn't expect. And I know that was a big deal. And I want to say this. This is really important. Money that's given out of love, or things that are given out of love, are things that will come back to you. So I'm going to urge you to know that whatever you decide to give, you're not taking it with you, right? It ends up creating a vacuum in your life for things to come in. So the more things you give, the easier things are going to come back. All right, does that make sense? So that's a great elevation. That's awesome. So Doreen Virtue started out, and actually without Doreen Virtue, I wouldn't be standing here today. I literally, she is the reason that that I recognize that I'm a medium. She is the reason that she is the reason that many people have gotten in the metaphysical, that started to know it. I will tell you that I have a science degree from U of M. I love saying this. I love saying this one little source. I know I go all over the place, but maybe that's a little bit of a reason that you love me. So, and I mean, like love and oh my God, Jana, you love me, just like I love you. Okay. So, I might talk about that some other day. So, actually, it was somebody who told me. That I was a medium, a really well-known medium. Okay, thank you, Angie. You're so sweet. You are so sweet. She told me I was a medium, and then kind of didn't help me at all, right? Didn't know. And so she had said, you need to go see my teacher, Doreen Virtue, which was her teacher too. And she's a very well-known medium and has a show, or had a show. I hope she gets another show. She's amazing. And I would always like to say about her that she was my mentor, but she didn't know she was my mentor. She didn't realize that we had a relationship going, which I'm sure happens with me too. Some people are out there thinking, it's kind of funny. I just think that's kind of cute. So anyway, I went and saw Doreen Virtue. The first day I saw angels. So sometimes angels don't look, this is what we think. We think that everything has to be so concrete, like little children, like everything is so, but things aren't that concrete. When I saw, I was sitting there talking with somebody, and all of a sudden I just saw these huge, because I was in a big ballroom, and I saw these huge flashes of light, just the most beautiful blue I'd ever seen in my life. I could never replicate it. And then this most amazing green. So I always see that, and I could be wrong, but the way I view that is that it was Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. That's who it was. And I was brought up Catholic, and I had not a practicing Catholic at all. And I would say that there was a lot I don't agree with in the Catholic religion, but there's a lot of people who like the Catholic religion. That's fine, because everybody is where they're at. I'm just trying to take your 2020 and what? Everybody say it together. Elevate. We want to elevate what it is, because we spend too much time looking down that we're not looking around. It's the same thing. Okay, so I saw angels. I went to the bathroom when I was there, and I went to the restroom at this. It was at the Westin, which is not in Boulder. It's in, I think it's in Westminster, Colorado. I don't know. You have a beautiful view of the mountains there. So it was in Westminster, and I lived in Boulder at the time. And one of the last days, it all is coming to this one story for you right now. I'm telling you this one story because I think, and I say this all the time. Oh, so J-Rock, that's awesome. So the last day, yeah, I'm just going to say, so the last day she was talking about the Course in Miracles, and I had done a Course in Miracles, not the course, it's a course, ACIM. I strongly encourage everybody to do that. It is a little Bible-ish, but actually, I strongly encourage everybody to move to Boulder, Colorado, and take a Course in Miracles from the Unity Church in Boulder. Not the one that's on, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the road. Oh no, that's out of my brain. Oh, no. Oh, Folsom. There we go. I just don't want to forget those names. It's on Folsom Street in Boulder, Colorado. There's 2 Unity churches. I strongly suggest you go move to Unity, move to Boulder, go to Unity Church. They're amazing there, and do A Course in Miracles through them. Now, if you can't do it through them, find a different Unity Church. Do what you can. Who knows? Maybe I'll start a Course in Miracles thing, because it is. This is about freeing your mind. If you free your mind here, you can start to free every other part, where you then can absolutely live in complete alignment with divinity. Okay, anyway, so she was talking about A Course in Miracles. Oh, Kayla, I'm sorry. I'm like rambling and you want a message. It's already like 35 minutes. We'll see, Kayla, okay? Hashtag new, I love that. So I'm there, and I met some good friends, and friends I've stayed friends with for a long time, and others I haven't, which is also something in metaphysical I want to change. So what did I want to say? Oh, so I was sitting in this row. Like I said, I was sitting there and listening to her talk about Course in Miracles, and I hooted when there was Course in Miracles, and everybody looked at me like I was crazy, which it's kind of, I'm used to it. It doesn't matter to me, which is one of the reasons why you love me. But anyway, so the Course in Miracles, and I'm sitting there listening to her, and I'm sitting by my amazingly lifelong friend, Dr. Reverend John J. Gruba, and he is amazing. I love him. And he's in the Chicago area in Elgin, and he does Kirlian photography, he does aura photography. He's very gifted, intuitive. So if you ever get a chance to see him, I would strongly suggest it. So anyway, I'm sitting there, right? And all of a sudden I just get this huge waft, like just overpowering smell of perfume, the deepest, most thickest smell of perfume you could imagine. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh, what's that? And it gets my attention, right? And it was over the top. It was an over the top smell. So then I went and what did I do? So I went and was sitting there. I started. She's talking, right? And I'm like, hey, did you just put perfume on? Did you just put perfume? Did you put Victoria's Secret's lotion on? Like, why is this? So what ends up happening is this. Reverend John J. Gruba leans over to me. He's like, Janny. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, did you put perfume on? He's like, no. I'm like, that's Mother Mary, and she's here for you. And I said, oh, come on now. Why didn't she just come to me? And he leaned over and said, because she just said you would never believe her. And I went, yep, she's right. I would have never believed it. So part of what happens on your metaphysical journey is you get these bridges of people and ideas and experiences and happiness or pushing that help to lead you into who you truly are. Anyway, that rocks. That rocks. Kayla, I'm going to add you to a list. Just watch for a message from me, okay? I'm going to see if I can't do that. Will I be able to get to your... Oh, we can. All right, perfect. So I want to make sure that I can get to you, Kayla. It's thinking... Okay, I'm going to send these emails out. I'm going to be doing... Oh, I should ask, does anybody have any comments of that? Krista, you were making cookies? Or questions. If anybody has questions or thoughts about that, let me know. So I have a Fred or a Phil here is what the name that I'm hearing. And he's like showing me, it's almost like, what are you showing me? I think he was left-handed. He keeps showing me like putting like a pencil behind their ear and all like working numbers. He's showing me working numbers and those like making me use my left hand all the time. So I want to see if anybody connects with him. I'll give you guys a second. So I'll give you guys a second to see that. And okay, I want to do this as well. So what was the other thing? Oh, so this year I am going to, and I know I announced it a couple times and I haven't announced it to, yeah. Okay, I want to announce that I am actually, and I'm announcing this at the end, and then I'm going to be done, because unless, so was your dad left-handed, Dana? Does he always have like a pencil behind his ear? Because that's what I'm getting shown right now. He's like always working with numbers and left-handed. These are two really big things. So. Okay, so I want to say this. You're okay. I'm gonna try and say this as best I can. I feel like you need to. He's making me feel like you need some cash. You have to ask your mother for it, is what he's saying. You don't want to, and it feels like there's like you need to get. It feels like you actually need a. I think you might have a good lawyer, but here's the thing. So here's the thing that's important. I feel like you need another lawyer, a go for the throat lawyer. This is what he's telling me. Because honestly, one of the things he's making me feel like right now, Dana, is that there's an issue of custody. So it's like I'm going to say that, right? That's what I'm going to leave it as. And I know I haven't talked to you in forever, but I just want to say that. Like I like you need some really big bulldog or something. So I just want to I want to leave that at that. Oh, and I'm gonna and I was announcing that. So that was my next announcing again. So I've started doing this, but I haven't uploaded any videos. I am going to make a sister YouTube channel that will be me, not doing mediumship, but documenting my what I'm doing to get back into health. So about 13 years ago, I was pregnant with twins, and then I had another baby, all 3 kids within 16 months. Yes, you heard that right. 3 kids within 16 months. And I have done a lot of working through a lot of stuff. And I used to be an aerobics instructor, weightlifting instructor, Pilates instructor. I used to be in fantastic shape. And I may never get back to that, but I may. So I'm going to just start telling you and interacting with people who ever want to join that YouTube channel about how what I'm eating and how I'm eating, and offering just kind of offering myself up as an experiment. Now, one of the reasons that I did this is, if you don't know, I mean, you may know, because if you've seen me in a group, you'll know that I'm a little over the top. So if I'm over the top and I'm willing to put myself out there and willing to do these things, as I know a lot of people having a hard time coming back to health after they've lost it, because I've really lost my health in different ways. But like, I'm not sick, well, yet, right? But I'm going to just begin sharing my march back, and I'm not like giving you my numbers or anything like that. I will give you my numbers when it's done, but I want to be so over the top that it inspires you to be over the top, or inspires you to begin to work on yourself, because I got to tell you, I'm here for a long time, and I want my long time to be a good time. So there you go. Apps. See light, be light. I love you all. I'll be getting a hold of everybody. Plus, I got to write down your name. What's Kayla Marie Bosch? Bosch? Is that how you say it? Whoa. My back hurts. Okay. Kayla. Okay, so if I put on that YouTube channel, like it, for Christ's sake. Okay, and we're going to work on it. We're all going to be working on getting our health back. Have a great week, and we're looking for elevate. Elevate. How are you going to elevate your soul this week? Elevate the people around you. This week, let's elevate the people around us. Give somebody money. 10%. Do it. See light, be light. Mwah. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy yourself. And until next week. Oh, and wait. I forgot to say. Well, you saw it. Crazy Wisdom did an article on me. So if you are trying to get a hold of me to set up a schedule, I will be contacting people within the next day or two. So, Diane, you're so sweet. So I just, yeah, that's all. Elevate the people around you. And Haven, is that you, Haven? What? I can't get to you, Haven. Could you write something? Hang on. Haven. I don't know if you've heard me yet. Always this such a, I mean, there's such weird things that happen on Facebook. So there's some people, I think they have to have people sit and watch and make sure that I don't do anything goofy and weird. Haven. I'm Haven, I'm going to be sending you something. And it's taking forever for me to look. This is Haven, not Heaven. Sorry, Haven, I'm sorry. Such a foolio, I'm sorry. I'm looking for Heaven. It's just kind of funny. I'm looking for Heaven. Has anybody seen it? Oh, Heaven's right here on Earth. Did you know that? Did you know that? Haven, it's good to see you. Mwah. All right, I am setting up groups, and get a hold of me. I literally, if you've gotten a hold of me outside of today and you're like, Janny hasn't responded, know that I haven't done anything to respond to almost anybody. So if you're looking to set up a group or a one-on-one outside of the people who contacted me today, which I have everybody, I will contact me. And I will text me at this number. Oops. Bam. All right. See light, be light. Until next week, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Elevate the people around you, okay? Ciao. Bye. And YouTube, have a wonderful week. I've been like, I have 5 people with 3 likes. It's turning out to be, what did I say? Everything's always working out for me. And it is now as well. All right. Adios. Have a wonderful week.